Hello, and welcome back to another stream. I'm not sure what's going on, but OBS is for some reason showing my microphone extremely loud. I'm not sure why that is. Let me try to just... Is that better? Maybe. I don't know why that is. I haven't changed anything on my end, and I don't think there was an update to OBS or anything like that, so I don't know what's going on. But anyways, enough about that. Yeah, we are continuing with the 75 years of F1 racing event on RetroAchievements. Sitting currently at 15 out of 20 points that I'm aiming for. And we're continuing Top Gear Pocket 2, aka Top Gear Rally 2, I think, or Top Gear Rally. But no, I think it is Top Gear Rally 2. Right? Yeah. Yeah, it is Top Gear Rally 2. Because there are cases where the localized name for a game has different numbering than in a different localization. That's why I wasn't certain, but no, this is not one of those cases. Yeah, I currently have 44 out of 86 achievements. Last time we basically just completed the championship mode yesterday. Today I'm hopefully going to get through the Dilem and Willem achievements, which is buying a newly released car at the start of every season. I have done some maths, and yeah, the sort of official Retro Achievements guide for this game was definitely overcomplicating things with how they want to go about doing these achievements, because you get plenty of money to upgrade the one parameter of the car that actually matters pretty much to the maximum, and still be able to afford to switch car every season, assuming you do the save scamming thing of saving the game at the start of the season, buying a new car, doing the season with that car, then going back to the save, redoing the season with your old car, and then you'll have enough to buy a new car next season. But yeah, that's the plan today. Probably won't be able to get through all of it today, but we'll see how it goes. I think there was something else I wanted to mention, but I can't remember what it was. Oh well. Guess it can't have been important. So yeah, let's get straight into it, I guess. And yeah, we will be going straight into championship. Huh. And now it looks like the microphone is showing up more at like a lower volume. I might actually have to lower the game even more though. I'm just noticing, because for some reason this one is really loud. Is that maybe it's gonna be better. But yeah. Anyways, let's get going. And yeah, we're gonna be starting out with the Lancer. So we already did the Season 1 and Season 2 Dylan and Willem achievements last time. So for now I just need to get through these first 2 seasons. So let's do that really quick. Alright, I remember the last thing I wanted to... the other thing I wanted to say is I did check what happens with your previous car when you buy a new car. And it looks like the game refunds you 50% of the car's price, your old car, when you switch cars. However, last time I didn't have any upgrades on the car whenever I switched cars. So I don't know how that, whether that counted into the refund price. So I guess that's what we're gonna find out today, although I don't think I'm going to be changing cars at any point during this playthrough, like, properly. Like, obviously I will be changing for the achievements, but then I'll be going back to a save file before changing cars and redoing the season with the Lancer. Yeah, with the way I have it planned out with the upgrades, basically I can get away with getting second place on 7 races if I get first everywhere else. Which there are only really 2 races that I'm actually worried about, so... it should be fine. But just in case, I'm still going to try to only get the minimum number of upgrades that I need to win the races. So there might be some restarts of some races where I have to quit out and get some more upgrades. Well, actually, I don't know if that's... if I should actually do it like that or just go for the maximum number of upgrades that I have planned out immediately for each season. I don't know, I guess we'll decide along the way. Depends on how difficult these races turn out to be. I guess I'll start out trying to do it with minimum upgrades and I don't know, actually. That's, I guess, one thing I didn't fully decide on when planning this out. Actually just looked over at OBS and it looks like once we're in the game, in the races, the audio isn't that loud from the game, but in the menus it's for some reason stupidly loud, the music. But yeah, for now we don't we're not getting any upgrades for this first season. Although I technically could, since I already did the achievement for getting a new car in Season 2, so I don't really have to worry about that, but I'm gonna follow my plan how I have it set up, so honestly, the more I think about it, I'm not really worried about not being able to win races, so I think I might just get all the upgrades immediately that I'm sort of allowing myself to get for every season. I don't think I'm going to need to be too worried about having enough money to buy the new cars, so... I know it might seem kind of backwards that, like... I'm not worried about being able to win, so I'm going to get more upgrades, but... It makes sense if you think about it the right way. You fucking piece of shit. This game seriously has some of the worst opponent AI I've seen in any freaking racing game. Like, plenty of racing games struggle with opponents being able to properly account for where the player is on the circuit and not crash into them. But this is like one of very few games I've seen that aren't Demolition Derby games where opponents actively try to crash into you. I mean, I think even in games like Flat Out, outside of the dedicated Demolition Derby game modes, the opponents will prioritize racing than wrecking the player or the other cars, so... Even in those games they won't necessarily intentionally crash into you all the time. And yet here they pretty much always do. But anyways, that's Season 1 completed. Now moving on to Season 2. Actually, Season 2 I want to start out with City, because this is the most difficult race. And for this season, if my calculations are correct, I can afford 2 upgrades of top speed up to level 5. And that should leave me with 200, which means we will have 1000 by the start of Season 3, which is what we need. So yeah, let's do that straight away, because we're gonna need it for this race. And let's hopefully win this. Okay, I'm fairly sure we passed that guy noticeably earlier than in any of my attempts yesterday without upgrades, so this should be an easy win. Relatively easy at least. Yeah, second place here, that should be winnable. Yeah, first place already. Probably didn't need both of the upgrades even. One of the two races I think I might not be able to win is the reverse version of that track, or mirrored version, I guess. Because we're gonna be dealing with faster opponents, and it's still the same relatively short course. And last time yesterday I was barely able to win it, and we're probably going to have a less upgraded car this time around. I don't remember exactly what upgrades I had yesterday when I got to that race, so I'm not sure exactly how it's gonna compare. And I think the second one might actually be the reverse version of... No, it's not this track. This is the 4 laps. Actually, I don't know. But there was another race which yesterday I literally passed first place as I was crossing the timing line on the last lap. So again, having to win that, or trying to win that race with a less upgraded car is gonna be difficult. Like I said, there's 700 points to spare that I cannot use on more top speed upgrades anyways, and I don't need for the final car, so yeah, so we can afford some races to not come in first place. Worst case scenario. And I think if I'm correct, at this point we put 700 or 1300, sorry, points into this car. So I guess that's if the upgrades are also refunded where you trade in your car, like 50% of the cost, then we should get 650 points back. When we change cars at the start of the next season. And yeah, one more race in this season. in I really cannot wait until I'm done with all the races in this game, so I don't have to deal with any of these opponents anymore. Okay, let's save that again. And now we buy our first new car. Which is this guy. Or, no, this guy. Because of the better top speed. Okay, so we only got back 300 points. So it only refunds the cost of the car, I guess. So it's definitely not worth it to switch cars. And yeah, for this one we just need to finish the season. We don't need any results. Oh, we need top 3 just to pass the races, to clear the races, but we don't need more than that, is what I mean. And thank God for that, because it's looking like I might not win this race at this rate. I don't know, it's gonna be close. Maybe it's the reverse of this track that I barely won. Or mirrored version, I mean, of this track that I barely won yesterday. I don't know. I only remember City Easy as being difficult. I don't remember what the second track was. That gave me problems. Or that nearly gave me problems, I guess. Oh, there is first place. And okay, we managed to get past them without problems, so I will be able to win this one. I guess I could get some upgrades for this car along the way to make it easier and make the season go by a little faster. But whatever. I guess this might also be the other track, but it also seems like it's fairly short. Yeah, definitely seems like I won't be winning it with this car. But we got third place, which is the important part for right now. And I think this only has like level 4 top speed, if I saw that correctly. Whereas we're gonna have level 6 when we actually properly go about this, yeah. So it shouldn't be a problem with the Lancer. Hopefully. Looks like this one is actually also kind of difficult. It's only second placed here. But again, I'm not too worried here. At least not with those races. I am slightly worried about that one that I only got third place with this car. I don't know, this might be a case where I actually have to beat this season 3 times. Once without upgrading the Lancer and just get enough to get the next car for next season, and then another time upgrade the Lancer one more time than I had planned and get all wins to set up for the season after next season. But I guess we'll see how that goes. Yeah, seriously. Okay, that's the first of these achievements. Now we quit, reload to the start, and redo this with the Lancer. And here I'm allowed one more upgrade, right? Yeah. And I have 100 points I will have 100 points to spare if I can win all of these at the end of this season. Oh my... Yeah, can you actually get a launch here? Thank you. Let's hope this goes better than with the Citroen. Sixth place after first lap is gonna be good enough. Should be easily winnable. And actually remember if I... No, I think this race I did win with the Citroen, right? I don't actually remember. I wasn't really paying attention to that season other than just do well enough to clear the races. Because other than that it didn't matter, so... That's first place already. No, I think this race I did win. It's the next one that's gonna be the moment of truth. This one. Okay, I got a perfect start, so that's something. Might be tough. I don't know, maybe not. We'll see. Well, actually, this is looking better now, suddenly. So yeah, generally speaking, if I can get 4th on lap 2, then that's a good sign that I can win. Especially as it wasn't like just barely getting 4th on lap 2. I had some room to spare. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. No problem. I think this one I got 2nd place with the Citroen, but it should be even easier than the last one, since that one I got 3rd. So yeah, I'm not too worried about the rest of this season. Okay, 6th on lap 1 is perfect. Third on lap 2, maybe? Yeah. So easy. And yeah, we have 1100 and 1200 for the next season, so that checks out. Okay. Another really easy race. Okay. Let's save again. I think we can override. Another new car. Here we have this thing or this thing. Yeah. Well, the Megane has a better top speed, so that's what I'm going with. Right, we're left with 400 because I had 100 left over. Let's see if there are any races in this season that I need to be worried about. Actually, looking at the timer, I don't know, maybe I can manage to do this whole thing today. We'll see, I guess. This one's definitely not one I'm gonna have to worry about. This race, I mean. I'm gonna get first place on lap 2, even with this car. guess I technically could upgrade this car, but actually I don't need to care about that with this, so whatever. Third place should still be achievable. My god, if this guy moves out of the fucking way. Thank you. I might not actually manage even third here with that start. And with this guy getting in the way as well. God, I absolutely love the AI in this game. Have I mentioned that before? I'm definitely not gonna win this here. But third place should be doable still. Which is all I care about right now. And there it is. Even second place. Yeah, so winning with the Lancer shouldn't be any problem. Especially if I don't get destroyed by the AI and don't screw up the start. Yeah, this one also looks like won't be any problem. Okay, and one last race here, and it's even longer than that one. So again, it shouldn't cause any problems. Thank you. Actually looking like it might not be as easy as that snow race for some reason. I'm not entirely sure what makes this one more difficult. Well, maybe it's not. No, I don't think I'll be able to get close to first place after lap 2. So that would make it more difficult than the last one. Yeah. I don't remember if I actually got to first place on the second lap in that previous race or not. But either way, I was only in third in this one, so... Apparently there is more to the difficulty other than just how long the race is. That's another season done. Or another achievement done, so now once again we go back to the save file. And for the next season we need 1500, which means we can afford one more top speed upgrade. Oh, there we go. It's fine. This is an easy race. And there we go. First place already. Still a whole lap to go. Now onto the only remotely difficult race of this season. There we go. Actually, looking at the timer again, I don't think I can finish the whole thing today. But I still should be able to finish up the whole mastery tomorrow. Either way, so it's not too big of a deal. I think this is the one track where I feel like I could use better handling than just 1 point, but it's so long that it doesn't matter anyways. I think we're still gonna be in first place by the end of lap 2. Well, if this guy gets out of the way. Just barely didn't manage to get first on lap 2, but still very easy. And one last race. Yeah, 1300 points right now. I think here this one is actually going to be easier because handling doesn't matter as much. Right. Get out of the way. Yeah. This one I did actually manage to get first on lap 2. And that's season 4. Actually, hold on a moment. Okay, I'm back. Just need to turn on the lights. I did save, right? Oh god. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh well. I really hope I did. The next car is going to be... There isn't a third one here, right? Yeah. The next car is the Delica, I think. I guess it doesn't really matter that much if I didn't save. I will have to redo the previous season, but all things considered, it's not gonna be a massive time loss. It's so weird switching between these like relatively all-round balanced cars for every new season, and then going back to my Lancer, which the only thing it can do is go in a straight line. what are this? There's 5 points of top speed. And we're gonna be... we're gonna have 7 points. I don't remember if... did we already have 7 points for that last thing or no? And now we're also getting into the mirrored tracks. Get out of the way. Okay, looks like this one is gonna be tough to win with this car. From what it seems. Might not even be able to get second here. It should still be fine with the Lancer. This one looks like it's gonna be easy. Although we'll see how the Lancer's lack of corner deals with this. I think it should still be fine. Okay, and I think one more. If I remember correctly, yeah. I think this one is a bit easier than the other mirrored cars. Judging from the first lap. Yeah. 4 from the second lap should mean it's doable. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did save. Let's start with this one since it seems like it's gonna be the most difficult. And yeah, I can't afford another upgrade this season. And let's see how this goes. Like I said, I can, worst case scenario, afford 7 second places or 4 third places and 1 second place, and still have enough to get all the cars. So I'm not too worried even if I can't get this win here. I am still going to try, obviously. It's looking like it's gonna be tough, though. I could get like 1 point of handling. I think technically even 2 points of handling, though that would mean holding off on the 8th top speed upgrade. And dang it. I'm gonna do a few tries. Of this. Like, I would rather get through here in first still, if I can. And the big thing is I can get through there without hitting the obstacles on the outside, which is going to be a decent gain. Okay, I think that's going better already. Fourth place all the way back here is definitely better. Oh my... Get out of the way! That might have ruined it. Probably. Well, we'll see. Maybe. No. But it's doable. It's not as bad as City 1 without upgrade. Definitely. If I can just get past everyone without too many problems. Yeah, this is already worse than last time. I think having that one point of handling might actually make a pretty big difference here. Yeah, this is not good enough. I just need to pay attention to that one corner, because everywhere else is easy. Through that one corner I need to get through without hitting the obstacles. Yeah, that was actually 6th on lap 1. Okay, perfect. This is really good. This should be the win unless something really messes with me. And by something I mean this guy. But no, got past him without problems. Okay. Let's do this one straight away as well. Just to get it out of the way. Although it's not gonna be nearly as bad. But yeah, 5th on lap 1. Okay, let's move on to this one. One more race this season. Again, like ideally I could use better handling for this track, but it's so long that it's not even gonna matter. Because there's so much time to catch up to everyone. Even though I'm constantly hitting stuff off track, I'm already in 5th after just the first lap. and first place on lap 2. Yeah, the difficulty in this game is completely all over the place. And that's season 5 done. So let's once again get a new car. I think this season still has 2 options. Yeah, the Stratos and the Delta. Well, I'm obviously gonna get the Stratos. And this season is also actually a somewhat important milestone, because there's only 8 more races that matter towards affording the last 2 cars for the achievements, which means I only need 1 more win, and everything else I can get away with second places, and I'll still have enough. And if I could get through this season with all wins, then I could even get away with all third places and still have enough. Not even all wins in this season. Even if I got a single second place, it would still be enough. So the races are going to get potentially more difficult here, since I will no longer have a way too over-upgraded car anymore. But on the other hand, I also have a much bigger margin for error now. So definitely seems like this race is not gonna be any problem to win, so... I think we've pretty much got it covered. I was about to say this one might turn out to be a problem, but no, this is the 1-4 lap race. Or I guess technically one of two, but they're just mirrored versions of the same track. So this is the one race where my estimate sort of doesn't work on which position I need to get on which lap. Because there's a whole additional lap to the race. It actually might be tough to win with the Stratos. I was expecting him to cut across. Okay, it might be a second place. Yeah, seems like it. What's the top speed on this thing? Is it 7 or 8? It's 7. So yeah. Unless the corners cause problems, it should be easier with the Lancer. This might also be a second place. Maybe even third. Third. Okay, so this season is definitely going to be more difficult. Okay, I can upgrade the top speed if I need to, just to get through this race. Looks like I'm not actually going to need to. Get out of the way. I mean, another option is also if I completely skip the final top speed upgrade on the Lancer, I can probably get away with just third place everywhere. So I think what I might do is I am going to get this last upgrade, because we are still at, yeah, top speed level 7. So yeah, I am going to get this final upgrade. But after this season I'm going to save on the second slot. I guess I'm gonna start with this race, since it seemed like the most difficult one. Or at least one of the most difficult ones. I think. Was it this or was it race 2? And I already don't remember what they all were. Definitely, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, the first race was by far the easiest of this set. Okay, well I'm in 6th, so probably this wasn't actually the most difficult. Yeah, definitely. Okay, where is first place? There. There they are on the screen. And there they are behind me. So yeah, at this point I can get away with all second places on every race from here. Okay, this is the 4-lap one. Let's do the city first. So I definitely feel like the city is gonna be more difficult here. It will probably take me a few attempts. Okay, well that's already not a good sign. Only catching that guy over the jump. Definitely not a good sign. I'll probably need to make do with second place here. If not even third. I'll give it a few attempts. Okay, second should be doable. First, probably not in this attempt. But I actually saw them, which is better than the first race here without upgrades, so seems like it might be doable. I even have 200 points to spare here. Although doing that would mean I have to get better results later on. I was thinking I could upgrade both acceleration and handling by 1 point. But I'm not certain that's the best idea, actually. I think if I can get through the whole thing without hitting anything, I can definitely win this. The question is, can I get through the whole race without hitting anything? Just need to sort of figure out the strategy for every opponent. Okay, small hit, that's fine. Okay, that's good. That's not. Neither is that. Or that. Get out of the way, you shit. Yeah, didn't even get to see first place this time. Okay, so far so good. Not so good. Okay, that's decent. Come on, just get past these guys without too much trouble, like that. If this is not... well, if I don't mess up this next guy and this is not good enough for first, then I think I'll settle with second. Okay, well, I'm not gonna do better than that. Oh, that could have been better. No, I'm gonna take second here. Maybe I could have tried to get first, but it's not worth it. And like I said, even if I got second everywhere from here on out, it would still be good enough, so... I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, looks like this one I should be able to win. Hopefully. Yeah. Should be winnable. Yeah. And the last race in this season should also be winnable. I'm pretty sure. And actually, I guess I need at least second place in this one just for the next car. But second place should not be a problem. If I don't do that. Okay, 6 after lap 1 should be good enough. Yeah. Third on lap 2 already. I haven't even finished lap 2 yet. So yeah, this should be an easy win. In fact, there's second place already on lap 2. And yeah, from here on I just need third places. I am still gonna save it to the second slot, just in case I want to go back. And I think I'll still do this season today and leave it there. So now we get our next car, which is this, which is everything up to level 8. I think, or up to level 7. Come on, what the hell was that guy? Oh my god! Can you fuckers get out of the way? I might have to restart this entire freaking race because of those two guys. But we'll see. Maybe I can still recover third place here. Maybe. Okay. My God. It's fucking. This should have been a win. What is it? Yeah, no, it's everything on level 7, not 8. That's why I thought it was at level 8. So I'm still gonna have a bit of an advantage with the Lancer for the most part. So basically, if I can clear this with the Alpine, then that means I can get through it with the Lancer probably. Alpine, Alpine, I'm still not sure how you pronounce this brand. I think it's Alpine. Actually, this seems like it's going by fast enough that I might even still have time to redo this season with the Lancer. I think this is already the third race, right? And if I'm gonna do that, then I'll probably just finish off the championship just to be done with it. Even if it takes me a little longer than I would typically stream. Yeah. Actually, we managed to win this one. Well, even here, some of these races are much easier than the others. Like 3 of them I couldn't even win. The 4th one I won after 2 of 3 laps. What is this difficulty? Seriously. Yeah, I think at this point I'm just gonna finish off the whole championship. Unless getting through this season with the Lancer turns out to be much more difficult than I expected. Let's just get going. At this point I don't really care where I finish as long as it's podium. This one might even turn out to be a win. We'll see. Yeah, probably. And I think I'm not actually gonna get any more upgrades for the Lancer. Because seeing how relatively difficult this season was with the Alpine, I think I'm gonna try to save up a bit to be able to get some upgrades on the Mini for the final season. At this point I have the points to buy the Mini, so any points I earn in these last 3 races are just money for additional upgrades. Plus I'll get the 300 from selling the Lancer as well. Okay, this might not end up being a win. But we'll see, maybe it still is going to be. Actually no, I think this is good enough to win it. If I just don't throw the win completely. By crashing straight into the back of someone, for example. that also wasn't ideal. But still managed to get first. Yeah, sure, just gonna drive straight through that guy. Okay, this should be winnable as well. I'm already in 7. Yeah, should be an easy win. And if I remember correctly, this one should also be easy. If I don't spin out at the start. Or whatever you wanna call that. And already first place, yeah. Very easy. And yeah, let's save it again on a new slot, just in case. And let's get our final new car. The Mini. We can afford one upgrade to top speed, and that's all that we can get. And unless I messed something up somewhere, after this we should only have the time trials left. Which, from my understanding, those are basically just a formality. Like I said, there was one guy in the comments that said he was like barely paying attention to the game and was still able to beat all the time trials. And that'll be our 16th point for the 75 years of F1 racing event. A moment on the first lap here, I had a thought like, wait, am I not gonna be able to win this one? Because for some reason my brain stopped working and thought there were 8 cars in the race rather than 10. And after half a lap I was in 7th. Well, you know, there are 10 cars. Here, so that was actually way more than good enough to get the win. As made clear by the fact that I got to first place on the second lap again. 3 races left. I might actually not win this one. But we'll see. Out of the way, you... Yeah, at this point probably not winning. But I don't need to. I already got those achievements yesterday. Maybe I can still win. Okay. Never mind. Two races left. Oh my... What are they doing? one last race. And there we go. Just double checking, but yeah, that leaves just the time trial achievement, which there are 36 of them, it looks like. It's worth 50 out of 86 achievements. Can you skip the credits? Yeah. We're at 6 hours 21 minutes 53.73 seconds now. Yeah, I'm not sure if the time trials are 3 laps or 1 lap. Probably 3 laps, but I'm not after. What was this last? Race? I don't actually even know. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it kind of feels like, well, I guess in the races I would have lost some time from crashing into opponents, but it kind of looks like the time trial targets are a bit too short for 3 laps. But not by much, so they probably are 3 laps. And also, obviously, for the most part, today I was using a car that only had top speed, and none of the other stats upgraded, so that probably would have also had an impact. But yeah, no change to the score tracker today. But like I said, probably tomorrow I'll be back and I'll finish this game off and we'll be at 16 points with, let me actually, yeah, no, it is it? Yeah, it is 6 weeks still. Like, that's what I said last time, but then thinking about it, it didn't really make sense to me how it would still be 6 weeks, but no, clearly it is. Clearly, I just don't know how calendars work. And it is 6 weeks left in the event. So yeah. I guess that's it for today. So you know what to do. Do it with style. Like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and if you're watching at a later time, leave a comment. And other than that, thanks for watching.